Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and Rainbow and Awaken the 50% Super SDR support, Super Saiyan CABBA here. This guy is very, very good, like all of the 50% supports are, right? So with this guy, you know, awakened and stuff, he is going to be very powerful on a number of teams, and he's going to make a lot of units on a lot of these teams look really, really good, right? He's on quite a few different category teams that have a lot of really powerful Super SCR units, such as the Super Saiyan team, Pure Saiyan, Universal Survival Saga, and the Bond of Master and Disciple. Like, you know, CABBA is just going to be good all over the place. And he raises attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns. He's just very, very powerful. Alright guys, so now we're starting out on the Pure Saiyan team. This is where CABBA might be honestly at his best, because you have ridiculous options on the Pure Saiyan team, right? The LR Super Saiyan 4s are on here, Namek Goku, even like STR LR Broly, who CABBA is not going to give a support type buff to, but he is still going to give Ki, can be very, very helpful, right? Like, there's just a lot of really strong options on here. Even like Blue Kaioken Goku, who's not out yet on JP, or like, you know, the Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, it's just, it's look at the future is very bright for our boy on this Pure Saiyan team, right? So we got him, what was that, 5 orbs? He's at 100k defense already. And then remember, he hasn't even stacked his attack and defense, which he can for 9 turns. So, you know, you get some additional supers on this boy, and he starts getting a couple of those, and that is really, really good. Not the biggest fan of the super attack animation, though. I think CABBA is very weirdly drawn in it. Like this CABBA's super attack right here was made by the same person, or designed by the same person, or whatever, who did the God Vegeta for transforming Vegeta's super attack, right? Where it just looks very goofy. Like it's like an off-brand episode of like DBZ from way back in the day or something like that. Like, you know, it just looks like very, very odd. That's sort of the only unfortunate thing about our boy. In case you guys did not notice there, by the way, our boy did, we're just gonna go ahead and give all that to Vegeta, sure. He did manage to get the double super attack right there, which is tremendously good. So getting that double super attack means our boy is going to have, you know, the double 30% buff for 9 turns. You know, you get a couple of turns of that, and his attack and defense are going to be through the moon. Just because of how good both 50% supports are, I probably am going to take them into the Legendary Goku event and just sort of let them do their thing. I think it would be a good idea to do. Okay, so okay, his defense is at 122k before he gets orbs. Okay, so we go ahead and give him a whole bunch of orbs, and now he's at 225k defense, and he can still stack his defense for like another like 3 turns here. Like, you know, these 50% supports are very good. And they're going to be very good in Battlefield, like, you know, it just makes it buffs all your teams. Like, you know, I'm just very excited. Look at this attack stat, 1.72 right there. You know, once we get him a huge, like, whopping amount of orbs, like, he's going to do so much damage with all those attack stacks. And then, you know, with, like, LRB Pan and some of this stuff, like, he's just very, very good, right? And then I do have the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock. I plan on getting him next to this CABBA, because Super Saiyan 2 Bardock actually does have Saiyan Pride, right? Which, you know, is that monstrous 15% attack link. Like, you know, so CABBA and LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta both have that. So that, like, when I go through the Legendary Goku event, I'm probably going to do that, honestly. CABBA plus LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because, you know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, really his one weakness in the Legendary Goku event is that, like, you can't really guarantee. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm actually just going to go ahead and use a, well, I don't have a shoe item. I wish I could use a shoe item right here, but we should be fine. But, you know, the one sort of weakness of LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is that, you know, you can't guarantee an 18 key super attack every single turn to where he gets a 100% defensive buff. But on rotation with CABBA, you should be able to, you know, because CABBA's defense will be high enough from him raising it, you know, for 9 turns. And then, you know, once you know, smack that on top of the fact that, you know, his defense will be so high, you can put him in the first spot, don't really have to worry about damage. And then all those SCR orbs, because you don't have to worry about getting him, like, a lot of orbs for defense, you can carry over those SCR orbs for LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So that's going to be really nice. Okay, so here we go. Your boy is going to go ahead and... I guess I'll just hit these right here with Bardock. We'll go ahead and put Bardock first slot. Now, let's go ahead and make a vast array of STR orbs for Cabba. Whatever, right? Let's just get a monstrous attack set right here. Let's just go for it. I think Cabba still could stack his defense for, another turn. So, well, this is the whole field except for one orb right there. So keep in mind he gets 20% attack and defense per orb. He's at 557k defense. His attack set right here, I don't know what it's going to be. 4 million, I guess, probably. That's what my guess is, in the 4 million range. Well, no, with Bardock, too, it might be 4.26. Okay. I got it. Not bad, though, with the almost... Well, actually, after this, his defense probably is 600k, and then 4.46. So, Cabba is able to put up some impressive numbers for sure. Let's look at him on some other teams, though. Alright, guys, so now we're on the Universal Survival Saga team, where there are a number of units who are going to be able to make very, very well with this buff by our boy Cabba here. Because, of course, we have God Topo, we got Jiren. Actually, wait, is that it? Oh, there's also, STR Kale, who we do have on the team. Blue Cow Kengoku, of course. I mean, Boda Magetta, the Ribrian, not really too crazy. The free-to-play Khalifa, not really too crazy. I do think, chances are at least decent. In the future, we could see, either LR UI Goku or LR Evolution Blue Vegeta or, Super Full Power Jiren. Any of those could also be SCR, which would be very, very impactful. With Cabba being able to give Ki, being able to give the 50% attack and defense would be very, very strong. So, okay, 1.47 right there. And again, I'm going to be very curious to see what Jiren's attack stat is going to be right here. Although Jiren doesn't have any of his links active, huh? Because that's sort of the one unfortunate thing. Is that Cabba is not really sharing... Wait, does this Cabba have... You know what's interesting is this Cabba actually does not have Tournament of Power. Now that I look at it. He's on the Universal Survival Saga, but he does not have Tournament of Power. I mean, that could be a detriment to the team, but... this team does function so well with Ki because, almost every single other unit on it has got that. But that is very interesting. I actually just realized that. It's a good thing that he has Courage, this one Ki link, which he shares with LR Trunks and Mai, Tapion, STR Videl, STR Chi-Chi, Goku Jr., all those units you're going to be using alongside STR Cabba. It's a good thing he's got that Courage link and not Tournament of Power. I mean, they're saying that this is from the Universe 6 vs. 7 fight, right? Which is totally fine, but still. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, what's his defense at? 250k. Okay, so, just like Kid Gohan, these are probably my favorite of the 50% supports. The Kid Gohan and the Cabba, who raise their attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns. I would say so, because really, remember, the only differences between a lot of these units are just their links and their super attack effects, and the teams that they're on, I guess, basically, right? So, with Cabba having that attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns, and then also being a Super Saiyan, a Saiyan lineage, Saiyan pride, Super Saiyan, prepared for battle, Super Saiyan is really, really good. And then him having Shattering the Limit, it would definitely be better with Fierce Battle, but Shattering the Limit is not, the worst thing that possibly could have happened, right? So, don't really need to worry too much there. Okay, so I figure we'll probably get one more rotation with Cabba, and then we might just go for, a super big attack stat with LRB Pan on the Bond of Master and Disciple / Hybrid Saiyan team, which, of course, Cabba is a part of. Remember, he's obviously not a Hybrid Saiyan, but he is on the Bond of Master and Disciple because of Vegeta, which is very good. That Bond of Master and Disciple team / Hybrid Saiyan, when you mix the two, it's very, very good. You really are able to get many, many, many strong units together. So I do really like that team, and I do really like Future Gohan. That's one of the big reasons I like Future Gohan so much, is because I really am a fan of that team of his, right? And then, it's very easy for Future Gohan to transform as well, because, you just need a Future Trunks on the team, but there's 50 Future Trunkses who are super good, who you'd want to run anyway, right? So it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so we'll go ahead and have God Topo. I guess I do have to give him these tech orbs, even though, it would have been better to not have to give him those tech orbs, but whatever. It is what it is, right? We'll go ahead and do this, and then we will grab that right there. We'll let our boy Cabba get this turn right here with a lot of STR orbs right there. Let me just check again what his attack and defense are going to be. Okay, 343,000, really good. So after this, I will make sure to get the full 9-turn stack for his attack and defense, right? We'll get that full 9 turns, you know, all those super attacks building up his attack and defense. Then we're going to go ahead and hop into, again, the Bond of Master and Disciple team, where we should be able to see a very sexy number with LRB pan around as well. And he gets up to 2.6 million defense at 100 trillion million billion, super good. This Cabba is just a really, really strong unit, right? Alright guys, so here we have our boy Cabba. We are on the Master and Disciple team / Hybrid Saiyan team. We're going to be able to get everything except for 2 orbs right here, which is a, you know, pretty decent number. We've had enough stacks for Cabba. Yeah, his defense, yeah, 478,000, a lot. Let's go ahead and pop LRB Pan's active skill, right? Giving our boy that extra buff. And then let's go ahead and see what damage numbers our boy Cabba can go ahead and hit here. Obviously, it's going to be very high. You know, he's just very, very good, right? Love these 50% supports. Again, I'll probably take both Cabba and Hit into the Legendary Goku event, you know, and let them, you know, sort of on different teams, respectively, sort of handle business, right? I think it'll be good. 5.42. It's pretty good. Non-LR, non-Dokkan Fest exclusive. 2.4 million attack stat on a normal attack. We definitely take those. That is for sure. Alright, so this is Warrior Race Resolution, Super Saiyan Cabba. His leader skill is Super STR Key 4 and 120% of stats. A tremendous leader skill. Actually, that's going to be very good for Super STR, because Super STR doesn't really have a great second leader right now in Dokkan Battlefield. They have one of the best in the game with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you know, for Battlefield, one of the best leaders in Battlefield, right? But, you know, the secondary LRs, Beerus and Whis and Trunks and Mai, aren't really the greatest for Battlefield. So that does hurt it a bit, and now this Cabba will be able to slide in there, and obviously those two are a great rotation. Cabba's super attack is the Gallic Cannon, which does supreme damage and raises attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns. His passive skill, Vegeta's Lessons, gives STR types Key 3, Super STR types get 50% attack and defense, and then he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type. It does not include STR to STR key spheres. That actually is important that all these 50% units do that as well. That, you know, because randomly, you know, sometimes, you know, it'll pick like an orb out of a hat, right? Like, so, okay, they're going to change physical orbs this time or tech orbs. But, like, the fact that it doesn't include STR means, you know, that's one extra chance you have of, like, really having it be impactful. So that is helpful. And then Cabba, of course, gets 20% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. Very, very good, right? Then his links are the Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Super Saiyan, Courage, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. So, you know, Saiyan Pride, Saiyan Lineage, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, really, really strong. Sucks that he has Courage, though. His 12 multiplier is 145%. Not bad, not bad. And then he, of course, is on several different category teams. Some of them we didn't look at today, but, you know, he's going to be really good there. Universal Survival Arc, obviously, he's a beast. He's also over here. This is the Pure Saiyan team. You know, every single update, it gets stronger. He's also on the Universe 6 team, which, you know, is not a pretty pointless category at this point in time, unless they really give us some, like, Universe 6 exclusive strong characters, which, you know, I don't even know. I mean, they would have to give us, like, LR hits, like from the Universe 6 vs. 7 tournament or something like that, who's not in the Universal Survival Arc. And, like, it would take stuff like that, like LR Champa and Whis, you know, or not, LR Champa and Vados, excuse me, would, you know, help that out a lot. Cabba is also over here on the Super Saiyan category team, where he'll be really good, because, of course, there's a lot of very powerful SCR Super Saiyan units over there. And then finally, he is on the Bond of Master and Disciple category team. Low-key, a pretty strong category. So, there we go. There's this Cabba. Very excited that he's released. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.